increase their creative efforts in creating job opportunities. According to Fikirini, the program will help create many job opportunities in a nation where such opportunities have been limited. Speaking at the launch of the African Youth Pathways to Resilience and System Change Conference, Fikirini said that the young people have the opportunity to find ways to address the challenges facing the world, and therefore the government will ensure that they are fully involved in the innovation.
Speaking here today, we have a bigger population of our students in the technical institutes than it is in the university, which is the true representation of the graph. Because for many years, we have had an inverted graph, where you have hundreds of thousands of students graduating in managerial courses, where you have very few in technical courses in our country. And the problem has always been a skilling mismatch. So, our inability to have addressed this has always left us with a situation where we fix round pegs into square holes and vice versa. So it has always left a vacuum, and I think that is partly for some of the reasons why you are here, to try and navigate and see through how best we can be able to address this. And I think equally as a State Department, considering that the youthful demographic comprises of many distributions in terms of education level. There are youths who are PhD holders within our demographic. There are actually youths who did not go to school as well, either willingly or out of natural factors around their communities or families. They might not have gotten an opportunity, actually. So we have developed a program with a partnership with the World Bank called Nyota, the National Youth Opportunities Towards Advancement, to see that we can enhance the employability of these young people in our country who did not go beyond Form 4. It's actually a program which is targeting 820,000 youths. The first category of 100,000 will get a grant of 5 billion, which will help them at least in starting off some businesses.
Citizens and one police officer from the prisons department are receiving treatment at Bungoma Hospital after suffering gunshot injuries caused by an officer from the DCI unit who fired unintendedly. Confirming the case, Bungoma County Police Commander Anderson Njagi states that the 4 injured were treated and they continue to recover.
We have earned one incident today at around 11:30 at the Bungoma Road Courts, and specifically High Court number 2. One DCI officer, who is an investigating officer, IO, in a case, accidentally discharged 1 round of ammunition from his Seska pistol, and that round ricocheted and injured slightly the following people. One prison officer who was injured at the shin slightly, and two male civilians and another female civilian, both slightly. It is not serious. And the officer himself was also injured on the hip, where he enhosted the firearm. We have visited the scene and processed it. The victims have been taken to hospital in stable condition. As I have seen, they are slight injuries. And we have equally commenced the investigations on what transpired. But as I've said, it was accidental. It was not intentional.
I was cross-examining the witness. Just before I could wind up my cross-examining the witness, we had a sound within the court. We didn't know exactly what it was. We stood and watched, waiting and see what was going. Later, in a few seconds, we saw blood just next to where other advocates were sitting. That is when we realized that there is an issue here. We ran out of the court. Some of the officers were injured, and 2 or 3 litigants were also injured. Some of us escaped without any injury.
Siaya County Governor James Orengo is facing mounting pressure to take decisive action against county officials implicated in a scandal that has left 382 health workers jobless. Alego Songa MP Samuel Atandi has called on the governor to act swiftly against any officer found to have exploited their positions by soliciting money from unsuspecting citizens in exchange for fraudulent job offers. Atandi emphasized that if such misconduct exists within the county administration, Orengo has both the authority and responsibility to dismiss the culprits and invite investigative agencies to thoroughly probe the matter.
If there are officers in your office who are abusing their positions by procuring money from innocent Kenyans, promising to give them jobs, please take action on those people. We want to urge the governor to take action. Governor has a lot of powers as governor. You can fire, you can invite DCI to investigate, but more importantly, you have to take action and fire those officers who are involved in those malpractices, because we don't want our county to have a very bad name. This idea that our county is having a bad name, we don't want it, because the county of Siaya belongs to all of us. And the moment the county is being tainted negatively, it also affects all of us as leaders. So we want the governor to take action. We want to see people heads rolling. We want to see people fired. We want to see DCI invited to begin investigations into those occurrences.
I joined the 382 affected healthcare workers. These are our brothers and sisters that we stand in solidarity with. They were legally employed, given offer of appointment letter, given a letter to report in their respective facilities. Only after 8 months to be told that we don't know you, you are a ghost worker. My question to Mr. Governor, how can somebody stay in your house for over 3 months without you noticing that somebody, a stranger is in your house? So we demand, as we said, I joined the health practitioners to demand for justice. And I call on Siaya people to join us in this fight.
A family from Ngovio village in Manyata constituency, Embu County, is seeking assistance from well-wishers to bring back the remains of their kin who died in Tanzania a month ago. The deceased, Isaac Moreithi, 47, died on August 7th at a hospital in Tanzania where he was rushed after complaining of stomach upset while on a business trip. According to his family, Moreithi left behind a huge hospital bill of over 400,000 that has been accumulating with each day as a result of mortuary charges.
Ikiwa tarehe 6 sasa usiku, huo ndio aliaga. After that tukapigiwa simu, ikasemekana ya kwamba ametuacha. So from there tukaanza harakati hapa na pale za kujaribu kutafuta usaidizi vile tunaweza vikishiwa mwili wake hapa Kenya, kwa sababu pale saa kulikuwa na bili ya hospitali. From there tukaambiwa kunatakikana hata pesa ya immigration, kuna pesa inatakikana pale. Then pesa ikaanza kuaccumulate from there. 1 week later tukapigiwa simu tena tukaambiwa pesa bili imeendelea kuaccumulate. Hapa tumejaribu, kumekuwa na matanga mingi kwa kijiji, lakini hatuna ufanisi wowote kwa sababu it is a month now and what we have raised tumeweza tu kulipa pesa ya kunini mwili pale, ya kupreserve mwili, because now waliona ita take long.
Ombi letu ni kama kunaweza patikana wenye wanaweza kutusaidia kama serikali ama counties kuleta mwili hapa, tutafurahi na tutasangilia. Bill kutoka ile siku nilitumiwa 2 weeks ago ilikuwa 580,000. For now imeaccumulate, kila siku tunalipa mochari 5,000, imefika tena more than 560,000. Na hiyo ni kumleta mpaka Namanga, tena kutoka Namanga kuleta mwili hapa Embu ama Kakwegori ina cost tena around 50,000. Na saa hiyo ni mbili ya hospitali.
serikali tusaidie, au mtu wowote angisikia maombi yetu kwa hii mboma asikie tu, ndio sababu mama asilie tena. Ndio sababu kila siku mama nikulia na mambo yote, akauliza sasa si huyu kijana wangu akunje nione tu kafuri yake.
And that story marks the end of our bulletin this evening. Thank you so much for choosing Mwangaza 4 p.m. briefs. My name is Kelvin Kariba. Have a lovely evening.